Hello, ALTBASE community. It's Ken here. How's it going, everybody? On this Wednesday. What's up, Zidane? How are you guys? If I'm too loud or too quiet, let me know, please, in the chat. And I'm going to give some brief updates here and what's to come in the next couple weeks. We're steadily moving forward, and the development team is moving faster than we have expected. And right now, we're doing a lot of testing. So you guys have the opportunity to test with us. And I highly encourage it as well if you are a believer of ALTBASE, which if you guys are watching the stream, you most likely are. However, it's going to be a lot of help to us, and we'll move things a lot faster if everybody starts to put in their feedbacks, their criticism, any bugs, anything they think, anything you think that's wrong with the platform, what we should add, what we should remove, what's too cluttery, all those things. Please type it in the Discord chat and type it in the chat below as well. We take notes of everything. We have a list of a lot of things actually that we are going to be fixing in the next few days here as well. So join here for ALTBASE testing. So I just put it in there. Can anyone hear me right now? What's up, Zidane? All right. So I kind of want to go really quick, and actually I want to let you guys know what's been happening this week. This week I've just been testing the web app a lot, and kind of writing down some campaigns and what we should do, and been posting a lot of content as well. And for anybody that wonders and asks, I know there's some people, why am I not posting content about ALTBASE? You have to realize that when I do post content on my own social media, that's basically for me. It's not really for anybody else. I just do a lot of general crypto content, so that is going to help with the growth of ALTBASE in the long term, because it's my personal brand. And ALTBASE started from my personal brand, so why not leverage that, especially right now during the down market. And I've been able to grab a lot of connections actually this down market, because market's pretty boring. So it's really easy to get in touch with some top people and some great connections right now. Sweet. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And by the way, if I am stuttering, if I am repeating my words, if I seem like I am not myself, that is because I didn't get any sleep last night. So I have been awake for close to, it's gonna be 24 hours. So just so you know that I have been awake for over 24 hours. So if I ramble, just so you know. Other than that, I kind of want to go through with the ALTBASE app real quick, the web app. So let me just share my screen with you guys, and kind of I want to go through it with you guys. And here it is. Let me know hopefully you guys see my screen. But we're definitely gonna change this whole landing page and just make it land into the ALTBASE this itself. So as we see here, everything's looking great. When you connect your wallet, everything you could send, you could receive tokens. You guys could try it out, and from there you'll be able to see your wallet balances finally. So back then, a couple weeks ago, you were only able to see your transactions, but now you're able to see your balances. And there's still a few optimizations and bugs that we still have to go through. But however, this landing page, this is what you're gonna see, and it's gonna get better over the long period of time. I'd say within the next couple weeks, it's gonna get better. It's gonna be live price feeds. You're gonna see liquidity being added on to the Binance Smart Chain. So for example, when you're looking at coins, you're gonna see coins that just got added literally in the Binance Smart Chain. We're gonna have different metrics, different ratings in those coins as well. I still have to figure out and kind of do some research about how we're going to do that, but we are going to do that, okay? Because ALTBASE is going to be the place where everybody goes in and they search their crypto, they check their portfolio, they see, and they're gonna research everything that they need to. And we're gonna have a lot of guides here, by the way. And that's the biggest issue I see a lot with these other softwares and these other tools. They're all great. Don't get me wrong. However, the biggest thing that I see them lacking is a lack of guides. So what I found was when I talk to new crypto beginners, or really somebody who just entered in crypto, someone who just uses like Coinbase or Binance as an exchange, as a means of buying crypto, they don't really know these other tools. And when they do know these other tools like PooCoin, CoinMarketCap, they don't really know how to use them. However, for us, we're gonna have little guides. We're gonna have like when they start out, they're gonna have like grayed out screens, and it's gonna be like a step by step, click by click, so they know where to go and they know how to access each and every feature. So guys, just so you know, these three right here, they're a little bit buggy right now. So I suggest that, because when you click them, it doesn't really lead to, I mean, sometimes it does, but the icon, we still need to work on that. So that should be fixed very soon. Matic, okay, that shows. So for some of the icons, they still need to be fixed. But for these right here at the bottom, they're basically fixed. So if you click on any of these, it'll direct you to the actual coin itself and the icon itself. All right. So it takes a little bit of time to load sometimes, but we're working on the speed of this. And if you guys don't like the charts as well, let us know what we should work on and we should add, remove, all that stuff. That way we can tailor it better. So as for the trade history, buyers and sellers, we put some commas in. Ooh, special commas. But this is going to look a lot more clean, a lot more cleaner in the next couple days, next week. So just watch out for that. There is some partners that I'm potentially talking with right now. These are projects that they have their own DEX. They have their own cross-chain capabilities. And I'm trying to see if they can integrate with us. That way, once we integrate with them, then that means you'll get the absolute best price in any smart chain, and we'll be able to cross-chain via ALTBASE. So there's no need for people to, because I know when I looked on the Telegram, there is a lot of people that still ask, what the contract address for ALTBASE is, when they can just type in altbase.com and they'll find it right there. So that is going to be in the works very soon. And of course, when you type in ALTBASE, it's going to show the market. Obviously, that's a wrong market cap. That'd be totally cool if that was the actual market cap. It showed like 13 billion for a second. I think you guys would all be pretty happy if that was 13 billion. But however, when it comes to the BNB, you can see the USD value right here. Let me see here. You can see the USD value. It's loading a little bit slower. Yeah, you can see that the USD value of 1 BNB equals to 361,000 ALTBASE, and then to a BNB, and so on. So it's almost like an automatic calculator. Pretty cool, right? Now, let me see what else got here. So on this right side, just watch out on the right side, because in the next, very, very soon, we're gonna have a lot more analytics, right? On the we're gonna have a 5-minute, 1 hour on how many buyers came within those timelines, how many sellers came in those timelines, how many transactions happened within those timelines. We're gonna have a lot more information on the right side of this panel. So and we're gonna announce it periodically on Discord. So just watch out for that. We're also gonna have a lot of we're also gonna have some buttons right here, watch list, like button. We're gonna have a social feature as well, sort of like how CoinMarket does. That way, people can know exactly what everybody else is saying. Something that I've been looking at is simply looking at the social factors, social engagement. So one of my visions for this is that when somebody goes on the coin, somebody goes on a project, they'll literally know exactly everything that they need to know, which is, are people talking about it, right? What is the social ranking? How often is it getting tweeted on? How often is it getting mentioned? So all those type of things, we are going to have that in ALTBASE charts, okay? So pretty exciting news. And I know for some of you, it might not be that exciting, but I believe that we're finally moving forward faster than before. Back then, it took us, I don't know, a few weeks to a month to push out some updates. And now we're pushing out updates almost every single day. And if you go on development.altbase.com, that is exactly where you will see updates being pushed out regularly, right? Some of them are minor, some of them are noticeable, but most of the time they're just bug fixes. And if you watch this very closely, development.altbase.com, this is essentially the testing site for if you want to test it, right? Right here. If you want to test with us, give us your critical feedbacks, give us your opinions. Please explain why. If you don't like it, if you don't like the way it looks, if you don't like this feature, this thing, this bug, whatever it is, tell us why. Don't just say it sucks. Don't just say it's great. Although we do appreciate that, just please tell us why. It will help us move faster in developments. And we're gonna tip some people along the way. Vlad and Kuba, they always watch people that are mostly active, people that are testing often and giving us some hardcore feedbacks. We love that, and they're gonna give some tips in ALTBASE to you guys, right? There's no specific number. It could be 10,000 ALTBASE, it could be 50,000 ALTBASE. I gave them the reins and how much they want to tip you guys, and I'll tip you guys as well because I'm in and out of those chats. So those are very, very critical, and I believe we have about, I'm not sure how much we have in the critiques and opinion, but we have quite a few members on there. I think we have like 30 members, which is a pretty good amount for people giving us constant feedback. That is very important. The faster, the more you guys give us feedback, the faster we go, and the more we can move on to the marketing phase. Marketing phase, if you're wondering about that, 1 million ALTBASE. If you're wondering about the marketing phase, we're gonna do a lot of referrals. We're gonna do a lot of ambassadors. So we're gonna be launching our ambassador program as soon as this is like fully fixed. As soon as it's fully functional. I mean, it is. I'd say right now ALTBASE is about 70, 80% functional, right? It's not. When we get to like 90, 95% functional, that's when we're gonna start hammering some marketing campaigns out. A lot of it is gonna be like basic stuff: TikTok, YouTube. Just going hard on social media, going hard on the promotions again. I have been getting reached out to by some exchanges. And although we are on a pretty tight budget right now, because we're going to use all our budget essentially for development. That way we could speed development up. That way we could move things faster during this bear market. And I want to be very careful about where we're spending money on the marketing. However, a lot of exchanges do reach out to me because I'm Ken the Crypto. I make a lot of videos on certain coins. Well, back then, but they still see that as some value, and they still like the fact that I do make videos and that I do post on Twitter, and that we have ALTBASE. We have this amazing community right now that you guys are part of it, and they always want to strike up a deal with me, like, hey, we'll pay you this much to make a video about our exchange. Hey, we'll give you this much to make a video about our exchange. If I go through my inbox, my Ken the Crypto inbox on email, I have literally a lot of coins, a lot of projects, exchanges that are always asking me to shill. I'm not about that life anymore. I'm not about that business model anymore. I used to shill coins when I started in crypto, 2017, 2018. And just being transparent with it. Hey, look, I got paid by this coins. I'm going to talk about it. However, I'm trying to strike up a deal with some of these exchanges and see if they can list us for free. In return, of course, we'll advertise ALTBASE. We'll advertise their exchange on ALTBASE. So if that happens, you guys will be the first to know, and we'll definitely have a special announcement for that. So, other than that, we're still working in the background I'm constantly updating you guys. If you guys are not, I'm more active in the Discord chat in terms of the feedback and criticism about this app currently. And I know somebody has requested some roadmaps. So some of you have requested a new roadmap, white paper. That's being in the works right now. Okay. I didn't give you guys a definite specific date. However, give it about another week, because last time I did say this, I said about 1 or 2 weeks. So expect early next week that should come out. And don't expect it to be super special. It's going to be basically step by step, quarter by quarter, what's going to happen with ALTBASE, and eventually where I see ALTBASE headed in the next couple years, in the next bull market. Okay? And I'll try to, and I'm not going to try to talk about market caps and pricing that, because I believe it does attract the wrong people. And right now, I think that the people that we have, you who are listening right now, you're day one ALTBASers. You're day one 100x coiners, 100x Elon people. So other than that, that's it for the updates. Does anyone have some questions? Truth Ashley asked, anyone know the right information about the staking platform? That is a good question. Staking platform is ready, although I have a leftover invoice on a staking platform right now that I still need to pay for. However, that's going to be done. The staking platform is done. Essentially, I don't want to put too much workload on our current developers right now. And I believe for the staking, don't have a definite date for that, to be honest. Expect sometime in August, right? August or end of this month. So just keep that in mind. Any update on the NFT marketplace? As we have been updating from the past, the NFT marketplace has been put on pause. However, we still have that in the back burner for whenever we want to launch that. Whenever we do want to launch these platforms that we have worked on, and some of them are finished already, we're going to release them periodically, and expect that actually in the roadmap as well. So I'll just include those in the roadmap. That way all questions are answered. All right, anybody else have some questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to move on with some a little bit of market analysis on my end. So, with that said, where do I think that we're at? Well, let me see. Hold on. If you guys follow me around on my personal, YouTube channel, I actually talk about this a lot because I can confidently say that we are in the best times of buying crypto right now, of investing crypto right now. This is the absolute best time and the lowest risk possible to invest in crypto. And I'm probably gonna keep hammering that in the next few months, in the next year, until we get up to this point right here in the yellow. So right now we're in the blue, which is basically a fire sale. That's essentially what the market psychology is telling us, where everybody thinks that we are at the bottom or we're going to go lower. To me, it doesn't really matter. However, you cannot time where the exact bottom is, and you cannot time where the exact top is. People always lose when they try to time specific pinpoint where that bottom is, because everyone always thinks that it's going to go even lower. However, if you just gauge what everybody else is thinking and do the opposite of that, usually, most of the time, for me personally, my calls have been right, and it's always benefited me when I did the opposite of what everybody else is doing. So personally, for me, I'm buying up some coins, and I'm just stocking up on my favorite coins. Right now, they're regarded, a lot of my investments right now are pretty safe coins, right? Layer 1, Layer 2 solutions. I'll talk about that in my personal brand, in my personal channel. I'm going to reserve the content here, by the way, for ALTBASE when we're talking about just general crypto knowledge. But I'm still investing in some high-risk projects. And that's actually what gets me to learn more about what's happening in the market. I know there's a ton of new coins coming out. There's a ton of new smart chains producing different coins, producing different trends. And where I see ALTBASE headed after Binance Smart Chain and, you know, Polygon Smart Chain, because that is the next stop, right? As you see right here, Polygon coming soon. We are planning to be one of the first analytics tracking portfolio to track a certain smart chain they have been building for the last 3-4 years now. They came out with their smart contracts, their testnet, and they have builders ready to go. So we want to be one of the first ones to do that. And we have the infrastructure in place. Finally, we have the right team in place. Finally, and I'm super excited with that. And these guys have a solid community as well. I don't want to really mention any names here because, you know, I don't want to shill any coins right now, or because a lot of this is going to be my biased opinion. But I do believe that this would be the right move right now in the bear market, is to capitalize on these new smart chains that are coming out, while there's a lot of developers building on these smart chains, while nobody is tracking them yet. So I believe that right now is our time, ALTBASers. Right now is our time to take some market share. And I want you to imagine this. A lot of the biggest coins, they came out, they got produced, they were built during bear markets, during times like these. I remember 2019, 2020, between these periods, a lot of solid projects were coming out. Those were projects that didn't really have any high volume right now. Those were projects that just kept building. They put their head down, and then out of nowhere, not out of nowhere, but all those buildings, all those foundations, all those things that they worked on just accumulated, and in 2021 they all blew up, right? And those projects were in the top, are now in the top 100s. If you've been around crypto for a while, all you have to do is look back in the charts. You'll see what those projects are. Unfortunately, some of those projects have gone down under because they overextended themselves during the bull market. And that's actually one of the few mistakes that I made as a founder, is I believe that we spent a little too much during the bull market on, on degen stuff like influencers getting listed on some shady exchanges, which I have learned my lesson on that, and I believe we have as well, for those of you that have been with us since day one. So there's definitely a lot of lessons that I took from that past bull market that we will apply in this bear market and throughout the next bull market. I'm super excited for what's to come in the next couple years, really. And if you want my prediction, please take this with a grain of salt. I'd say we have a year to 2 years until the next crypto bull market, all-time high, whatever you want to call it, until the next euphoria again. But right now, I believe that, and I'm going to keep preaching this, we are on fire sale. And right now is the absolute lowest risk in crypto. Even if Bitcoin goes down to 15K, you're still at the absolute lowest risk. Because every time there is a bull market, we get a higher previous highs. So, what's up, Meadow? How are you? What's up, NDL Finance? Thank you for those emojis. And yeah, Zidane, USD is €1. It's so funny because I was actually looking at Airbnbs in Europe, because I'm about to go to Europe in about a couple weeks here, and meet up with some team members there. But it's crazy how I saw that the dollar is now literally the same thing. The US dollar is now the same thing as a euro. $1 is like 1.01 euro, which is nuts. I believe it used to be $1 USD equals to 1.3 euro, because the euro used to be like 20-30% higher than the dollar, which is like a couple like last year, which is pretty nuts. Think about it. And I kind of want to commentate on that even further, which is, will we even hit a bull run let's say this recession hits. I mean, we are technically in a recession. We are technically in a recession. And will the bull run still hit despite being in a recession in the next 1 to 2 years? I believe so. I mean, look at what happened during COVID. During COVID, crypto spiked up. During recession, you have to realize why it spiked up as well. And by the way, like I said, take this with a grain of salt. A lot of this is based on my own research and my own data, what I've been looking at, the times I've been wrecked in crypto, the times I've made money in crypto. But just take a look at COVID. When COVID happened, people stayed home. They had nothing better to do, so they stayed home and they spent a lot of time on the computer. And when COVID happened, people were looking for ways to make money online because they couldn't get it because they got fired from their job or their jobs closed down. And where did they resort to? Crypto. Some of them resorted to other ways of making money online, started a business, all that stuff. I know I got started in crypto because I wanted to make money online, because I was so bored from going to college. I was tired of it. So I stayed home and I tried to find ways to make money online without a job. And I believe that's what a lot of people did during COVID. Hence why, that's why crypto pumped even during a market or a global downturn. And possibly we could say the same thing about the recession, which is what happens every recession. People lose their job. Same thing as COVID. People stay home because they don't want to spend money because they just lost their job. And what do they do when they're at home? They're either on their phone, they're on their social media, they're on their internet, probably looking for ways how to make money, how to find a job. And they're going to find out about crypto. Eventually, more and more people will find out about crypto. Crypto, the growth of crypto is inevitable. It is never going away. And I'm saying this for those of you who are in this bear market, first bear market. Crypto will never go away. It's going to continuously grow and grow and grow. And that's why we are in this space right now. That's why we're building ALTBASE right now, the charts, the analytics, because no matter how bad markets get, people are always going to look for ways to look for gems. Bull market, bear market, recession, people are always going to find ways. People are always going to research, look around, learn how to find crypto gems. And we are going to give them that. ALTBASE is going to be the gateway to that. I want people to make a shitload of money with ALTBASE, using the ALTBASE tools, the ecosystem, right? And part of that is the iOS app, which somebody asked, why is it taking so long? Because if you haven't been listening to the updates, we have halted the development of the app. It is still there, and we focus a lot of our resources and efforts on the web app, which is what you see right here, because this all will tie in together in the very near future, where users can research our coins, and if they want to switch off to the app, they can. So we already have that infrastructure in place. So I kind of ranted a lot. A lot of this is my own analysis and my own thoughts about the market. However, the market, I believe, is still looking good, however you want to think. I believe that there's so much opportunity right now in this space, and I don't think we're going to see any cheaper prices than this. This is probably the cheapest price that we're going to see crypto coins are. And maybe they could go lower, but I think we're at the bottom. We're pretty close to the bottom, around there. And try to pinpoint the bottom and you will get wrecked. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to a lot of investors in the past. People get wrecked when they try to pinpoint exactly where that bottom is and where that top is. So just remember that. That is a fact. With that said, thank you for watching. That's a quick update for you guys and my own, analysis and my own thoughts about the market. We'll be giving out some more updates within Discord. And, thank you, Jose, for looking at my Twitter. I appreciate that. And guys, I did one more thing before I leave. Very important right here. If you want to help support, if you want to help us, move forward with everything, please read this post right here. I just linked it right here. Read this post, click it. Please retweet that, like that, and tag your favorite altcoin, a small cap altcoin. We are looking for partners right now to feature on the ALTBASE app when we are fully live. I mean, we're already live, but when we're fully, we're fully live in terms of features and bugs are fixed, we're gonna feature some coins here. We're gonna select a few partners, altcoin partners that we're gonna feature on our web app for the next year, and we're gonna grow with them. Right? These are not just gonna be like random coins. We will vet them. So of course, we're gonna list them on the app as well if everything goes well. Yes, we do charge a fee for some of these coins. If you are the person that happens to refer that coin to us, they will tell us. You will let us know, and we're gonna give you a nice little tip. And this is gonna be also part of the ambassador program that we will release sometime next week. Okay, so read this post if you wanna really help us out, support us, and if you wanna get your favorite altcoins besides ALTBASE, if you wanna get your favorite projects to work with us, right? And we're gonna vet them. We're gonna get on the call with them and see, if our visions align. Okay, so guys, please retweet, like, and tag your favorite altcoins, your favorite founders, and let's get started. Let's get some partnerships going. Let's do this together. With that said, thank you for watching this live stream. I'll catch you guys later in about a week or two. We'll just announce when the next live stream is, but I'm regularly updating Twitter and Discord as well. So thank you. Have a good one.